Day 9 and we're still in the boatyard and still sanding, but we've moved.
We're in the spray booth, which is on the bad side of town.
Yeah.
Because it's really, really noisy, really dusty, and where we are, like, we're pretty much blocked in, so...
In the big spray booth.
Yeah.
So we're sandblasting today. Got to fix the hole in the anchor well, got to sandblast that. Got a bedroom window down here that we've taken out that we've got to sandblast and weld or fix around there. So hopefully after today, we'll nearly be ready for painting.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Okay, I'll show you the window. There's that window. All sheeted up, ready for sandblasting with plywood and everything there. So hopefully we don't get too much crap in here. Cleaning it all. Cleaning down in the V-berth. All the beds. There's our names waiting to go back on after painting. All done. Yeah.
And don't forget, if you want to get more involved in what we do from a day-to-day, that sort of stuff, join our Patreon. It starts from $5 and you could be a Squeaky Beach member. Otherwise, we've got Shelley Bay, Rocky Cove, and if you're really keen, we have the big ones, Tropical Reef and Turquoise Atoll. Thanks.
Gary's flat out working, bogging it. It's all looking pretty good. Well, it's looking a bit shabby, but it's looking better, hey? Not so much rust anymore. Not that there was tons to start with, but it's all been done. Well, will be done by the end of the week. Good morning.
Good morning.
Day 9 in the boatyard. I've got a bit confused with the days already. But anyway, day 9 in the boatyard. And guess what I'm doing today?
Sanding.
A bit more sanding. And taping up everything on the deck.
Yep.
So we're going to tape out, bag everything on the top and all that sort of thing for today. And I've got to get back in that anchor well and finish that off because I haven't finished cleaning that out.
And the welder dude's coming.
And the welder should be here
fix
today
that, so-
to fix the hole.
Yep.
And yeah, that's
And
about all.
I'm going to town to pick up the cushion that belongs there. We've got new ones cut for that spot. Eventually we'll do all of them, but at the moment that was the most dire and disgusting. So, but yeah, and I'll show you down here. This is yesterday's effort. The V-berth is all nice and clean. The bunks are made. I'm not making the beds properly because that would be silly, because then they'll need washing when somebody stays. So they'll be all fresh. And then this one, Carl's going to take that one over for the fridge. So that's going to become a workspace, so that bunk's not made. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it for today's report.
We'll see how we go.
We'll let you know if anything changes throughout the day.
Yep, sounds good. Let's go.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
morning.
Day 10 at the boatyard.
We've just moved out of the boat because hopefully by the end of today there'll be some spraying done of the, what is it? The epoxy or something.
Oh, the primer.
So yeah, we've moved back into the van and hanging out.
And I'm worn out.
But when I say hanging out, we're actually just having breakfast and then back to the boat.
Back to the boat. We've got to do
Sorry.
taping and plasticking and all of that sort of thing this morning for us. Hopefully, no sanding. No sanding. No more sanding. I don't want to sand anymore. So, I'm worn out. My hands are worn out. And I need a holiday. This boat stuff is hard yakka. I don't know how the guys do it every single day.
I know, it's crazy.
Every day, sanding and anti-fouling and every day. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So today's Saturday and they're going to be working Saturday and Sunday because there's rain forecast on Monday. So that'll be it for spray painting until no rain.
Yeah.
And then, hopefully, next week, we will get early next week, the top final coat on, which means then I need to put it all back together. Crikey. There's another day in that
Yep.
easy.
Yep.
And window back in and all that sort of stuff.
And then onto the water.
Back to the water. Oh my gosh. That'll be nicer and quiet and not dusty.
Yeah.
And there's dust everywhere. And poor Catherine just cleaned the inside, and now it's sandblasted yesterday and sand everywhere. It was like about, I don't know, 5mm thick all over the deck and everywhere.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Here's what it is.
it will be painted and holes fixed. And the welder didn't turn up yesterday, but he's coming today, apparently, to fix up the anchor well.
Yep.
And I'll have to get back in there and do some painting in the anchor hole.
Do you get the idea that Carl's just now just talking for the sake of talking so that he doesn't have to go to work?
I don't want to go yet. Anyway, let's go. Hi.
Down near your feet, I think. How did you cut it in a circle?
That's not right.
It's definitely a circle.
What the hell?
I'll slice her up the guts. Wow, the boat just rocked.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Did I run into it?
Oh, maybe. So I climbed up here, but now I don't want to climb down the ladder, which is over there. So Carl's going to try and save me by bringing this up. I do.
Can you make it that?
Hopefully. Otherwise I fall.
Camera?
Yeah, water bottle.
Otherwise you fall.
Okie dokie.
Now, now, brown cow.
Holy cow, man.
Ready?
Yeah.
The other day, there was 4 of us in here.
4?
Yeah, we're having a look at something. And we go, oh, will it go up? Too fat.
So what is that?
So he cut a circle out of the metal with a hole saw.
Right.
He welded that to the outside.
Ah.
Then he used, because there was a hole in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Wow.
He welded that to the outside on the metal
Yeah.
because his hole saw hasn't got a hole, you know, can't guide it. Then use that as the guide to cut a hole saw, then rip that off.
Wow.
Then his little round bit that he cut out of there fits perfectly into there because it was a hole saw, and then welds it up.
Wow. Awesome.
Clever.
Huh.
Super clever.
And so now that needs to be repainted.
Yeah, so they're going to sandblast that on the outside and then on the inside. So I've got to get back in that anchor well with the sandblaster.
Oh.
And
She is
blast it and paint it.
getting all wrapped up.
Do you want a pie for Smoko?
Sure.
Do you want to go on a date? We'll go on a date and we'll have a Smoko pie date.
Sure. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Deal.
Well, everybody else has disappeared for Smoko. Why can't we?
Have you got money?
I've got my phone. Oh my gosh, so Carl has just been around to have a look at the boat. We've been out all day and they're finished up to the point ready to paint. And
All completely sanded, done, right to go.
so Carl's actually asked when will we be back in the water because we need to book to get put back in the water. And it's Monday.
Monday.
Today's Monday.
Another week.
One
Oh
more
gosh.
whole week on the stands, which means a lot of dosh.
But they can't. They're saying possibly Friday, but the weather's too finicky and it does look really bad. And they're saying possibly Friday at the very, very earliest. And we still got to put all the stuff back on the back, the swimming platform, the ladders, and all. We've still got to put all that stuff back on it. So even if they just sneak it in by Friday, it won't be dry and we won't be able to put it all back on. So.
And when he went over to actually book us to go back into the water, they were booked out. But thankfully, Monday next week, they've had a cancellation. Otherwise...
But the bad news is that's the wrong tide. But they put us there just for now. It's on low tide and we need high tide because of the draft. So, but they said they'll work it out and might shuffle some around.
Life's not boring.
My gosh, sorry. Jesus.
So, yes.
Is it for sale yet? Are we selling the van yet? It's coming.
You know, part of the reason I didn't sleep last night was I was thinking about that. I was like, oh my god, we need more funds. So...
We're blowing our budget, we've gone...
Way blown our budget, but that's normal. Carl always blows our budget.
Yeah, but this was 20G over and it wasn't my fault. 20G straight over budget and we've had the boat for 1.5 weeks. Oh, crikey. And we need another 20G to get it
Anyway.
completely there. But anyway.
Is what it is.
Yep.
I think he's delirious.
I can see you. I know what you're doing. I've got eyes in the back of my head.
Completely lost it. I really don't know what to do.
Now I've got to
these
cook
days.
dinner. Serious times. Dinner time.
Oh my god.
What? Serious time. Anti-splatter for the fry pan.
You look
They're
like
smudgy. They
Louis.
look like I've been dragged behind a freaking dead seal.
What the heck?
Oh, oh, oh.
You look like Louis the Fly.
Your glasses, Mrs. Louis.
Oh, nice.
No, Louis won't be
I've
happy
got a
with that.
fatter face. Yeah, okay, shut up.
Dangerous territory there. Right, yeah.
No, we just... No, that's the one that's at the shop.
Ah.
I'll pick it up today.
What are we gonna day? What day is it?
Oh gosh, I don't know, but I
What's-
farted and it stinks.
Day.
9, isn't it?
You recorded and you're doing that. No, it started on. Why does everything look crooked?
Because we are crooked. You're looking up your nose. Yep, that's better.
Hi!
The boat's like Laura Palmer, wrapped in plastic.
Wrapped in plastic.
Wrapped in plastic. Isn't it easier if I just use the sanding block to do in the cupboards?
That'll be hard. Can't you just go and get a sander and go, and then it'll be done instead of 4,000 cupboards later. You're going to be like 90 with grey hair. Oh, Carl, I've nearly finished the cupboards.
Okay, point taken. We're buying a sander.
I don't know what we're going to buy, but
Okay, that's your job to research.